Hey, what is going on, Capricorns? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the basic Rider-Waite Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what message do we have for Capricorns? What message do we have for Capricorns, universe? That's the reason why I don't use the basic Rider-Waite. My hands are way too big. Small decks I have a lot of trouble with them. I mean, I feel like shuffling doesn't feel natural. But it is a good deck, so we're going to use it. Anyway, the first thing I see is I feel like for some of you, this is someone that you already met. For some of you, this is someone you're going to meet very soon. But I see this friendship. I see this friendship emerging, and I feel like with this person, something you see in this person very quickly is this person is not like anyone you've ever met before. And I feel like with this person, one of the things that you see in this person that, something that you see that's different with that hangman, seeing a different perspective. One thing you see in this person very quickly is that you can rely on them. I feel like that not only is it a feeling, but at every turn, this person is just someone you can rely on, someone that you feel like you can trust, and that in itself is something different than I feel like a lot of people that you dealt with in the past. Just feeling like you trust someone. It's not something we're accustomed to, and unfortunately, there's a good reason for that. It's hard to trust new people. But with this person, there's a sense that you can trust them. Like I said, they just seem reliable. They seem like someone you could depend on. And as we proceed, they prove you right. This is someone, when shit hits the fan, they don't just disappear. They grab a shovel. This is someone that is giving to this connection and will continue to give. With that Six of Pentacles, someone that's honest and direct and not afraid of the truth. And I feel like with this person, like I said, just being on the same page, feeling like this person, like I said, you feel like this person's being honest with you, and I feel like that's very different. Sometimes even when people are being honest with us, sometimes we have a hard time knowing they're being honest with us, but with this person, you just know they're not bullshitting you. You just know they're not keeping secrets from you. And like I said, when This is the type of person when shit goes sideways, they're there. They're there for the good, the bad, the ugly, and that's something that is very different than what I feel like you're used to. This is someone that gives, nurtures. Like I said, with that Six of Pentacles, they give to you. They nurture this connection. And that's what pushes this connection forward, because I do see it moving forward. I see it moving forward. We have new love. This isn't what they came for. I don't necessarily feel this is what you thought you were going to get, but this is what you get. And this is what they found. Like I said, very nurturing energy. This is someone that, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is someone that's on the same page, that wants the same things, that puts in the work, that shows up, puts in the time. So many people in life nowadays, they just want everything to come easy. This person doesn't need it to come easy, because they're not afraid of getting down and getting dirty. They're not afraid of putting the work in. True connections is not connections that don't have problems. It's two people. It's not two people that don't have problems, or two people that don't have issues. It's two people that are more than willing, capable, and able to work through that. Like I said, whether it be something on your side or their side, they're not going anywhere. And like I said, with that new love, I don't see this person going anywhere anytime soon. They show up, they put in the work. And I feel like you're both going to get exactly what you want from this. But like I said, with this person, it's a very balanced energy. I feel like, very emotionally stable, very emotionally mature. They're after the real thing. They're looking to build that kingdom. They're not looking to build, these little huts. They want the kingdom. They want that empire. And they want someone to share that with. They want someone to be there with them. They're looking for that victory. They're looking for that foundation. Like I said, with this person, there's no hidden agendas. There's no bullshit. There's just them. Them right there in front of you. And all I see is victory in this scenario, and that strong foundation being laid. And I see this, like I said, it starts off in a friendship, but I feel like the more connected that you become to this person, the stronger it becomes, and we build this strong union. Like I said, they're looking to build an empire. They're not looking for a one-night stand. They're not looking for some easy fix. They're not looking for a rebound. This person is looking for something very long-term. And as you're seeing them, they're seeing you. It's kind of like we're both, you're both kind of seeing this through. And just like they're not like anyone you've ever met, you're not like anyone they've ever met. Like I said, it does start off in a friendship, but it very quickly moves into something very, very real. I see a lot of forward movement with this, with the Chariot. I see this strong, lifelong bond. One of the things that I just love with this connection is the fact that it starts off very innocent. It starts off very simplistic. Just a friendship, getting to know them. And as you're getting to know them, feeling that trust, feeling that comfort. I mean, being able to rely on someone is a huge thing that people take for granted. Being able to trust someone. There's a reason why I feel like there's this overwhelming amount of trust that you have with this person very quickly. And I don't feel like it's something that you do very often, if ever. But there's just something about this person that warrants it. And like I said, I do see you both getting exactly what you've been looking for. I feel like I remember this. My dad used to tell me this. He's an earth sign, a Virgo, but he used to tell me this all the time. He said, whenever you're looking for a ride, you don't look for a ride to where you're not going. You look for people that are going to where you are going. You don't go find people that are going somewhere you don't want to go. Because if you get in a car with someone that's going where you don't want to go, you're going to end up where you don't want to be. So find people that are going the way you're going. And when you get in their car, when you get to where, you get to that destination, it's where you want to be. It's like that old thing of surround yourself with people that you want to be like, and that's what you'll end up being. Surround yourself with people that are on the same page. And that's what I see here. I see someone, like I said, with that Seven of Pentacles, is not only being on the same page, but it's like someone that knows how to put in the work and be patient because they know what's coming. The Seven of Pentacles kind of reminds me of a farmer. A farmer can take an empty field and they till it, they work it, they plant the seed, they water it, they nurture it, and before long, they have the product. And the better they do their job, the more, the better the quality of the product. I was trying to think of something. But that's what I mean. Like, so many people out there just in for the rush. They want to rush. I want to meet someone, fall in love, have kids, get married, have a white picket fence. There's no rushing when it comes to this kind of thing. And I feel like the real connection is when you meet someone that you're not in any rush. You don't want to waste any of that time. You don't want to rush a thing. You want to enjoy all the little things. You enjoy the ride. With this person, we have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We have some Sagittarius, some Aries. We have Cancer, and Pisces. Feeling some Aquarius as well. It's funny when you're a kid and you get advice from somebody, especially your parents, and you don't really understand it. Or you don't really understand the magnitude of it until you get older, and then one day you just do. Like, there's so many times where I just stop and think about something somebody said to me before. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Or the worst is when you regurgitate it to your kids and then you realize I'm turning into my parents, but you understand the statement. Like when my dad used to say it to me, I remember it wasn't until I was in my mid-teens that I really got it. And he actually said it to me one time when I got in trouble me and some neighborhood kids got in some trouble, just doing dumb shit. And I remember he said that to me. He said, don't hitch rides from people that aren't going where you want to go, because you'll end up somewhere you don't want to be. You know, that's the thing. You know, it's life is funny that way. It has funny little lessons all along, but you gotta, it's about understanding them. You know, it's that funny. I know, it's that funny area when you get into it and you realize. But that's the funny thing about it, is when you're a kid and you hear that. My dad was saying that, I was just like in one ear and out the other. I was like, whatever, Dad. And then one time I remember I was like I said, my mid-teens. I remember some kid was trying to talk me into doing some stupid shit with him, and I was like, I know exactly what my dad meant right now. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And unfortunately, my friend got in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. He actually got jail time out of it, which wasn't what he was pitching to me. What he was pitching to me was not that what he ended up doing. But if I would have went with him under the pretense of what he said he was doing was still bad, but what he ended up doing was so much worse, and I would have been in the same boat as him. You know? And I just remember the moment when he was saying it to me. He was pitching this idea or his little plan to me. I was thinking, that's exactly what my dad was talking about, and I'm gonna hitch a ride from somebody else. Because that's the thing. You know, it's like you want to get like over here. Like you're here, you want to get over here, and you're on the road. You don't want to get on the side of the road hitchhiking to this to that place. You want to go to this place. It's like hitchhiking on the wrong side of the road, going in the opposite direction you want to go. You're just getting farther from where you want to be. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.